You know what's one thing that I do that probably most people would never give any thought to, right? Um, and I didn't for a while, and then it kind of came back to me. But anyway, I don't pick up my children from school in anything less than a collared shirt, right? Collared t-shirt, button-up shirt, something presentable, right? It doesn't matter. Like now, if there's uncontrollable circumstances and I have to go get them immediately, that would be a totally different story, right? But I try to be mindful that when I go picking my kids up from school, I look semi-presentable, right? I look decent. I take the time to like get ready to go pick them up, because it may seem so like minimal, but I don't even I don't have a memory of my father picking me up from school. I don't have a memory of my father getting me on the school bus. And I'm not knocking my dad. I love my dad. My dad's a good dad. But he was on the road, right? So he wasn't there for a lot of that stuff. Now I have the opportunity that, I can pick the girls up from school. And I take that seriously. Like, they're gonna forever remember, like, picking them up from school. And then when I get there and I wait for them to come out, like, I have to get prepared, because Trinity comes out first, then Tegan, and without fail, they both jump up on me. Like, I have to, now, Trinity's 9, so I have to, like, square my stance up to get prepared, right? Like, they're gonna remember that forever. I'm gonna remember it forever. So, why not take a couple minutes, change your shirt, put a clean hat on, whatever. Like, nobody's saying go wear a suit and tie to pick your kid. You can, but at least take the time to look presentable for your kids. Like, you don't, like, I always, like, I never wanted to be an embarrassment to my children. So that being said, and having two little girls, when they come out and they're all running excited, happy to see you, and they're like, "Dad, you look handsome today." You want to talk about, like, a burst of confidence? Have a 6 or 8 or 9-year-old daughter tell you that you look handsome, and, like, you'll feel like that dude for real, And it's to the point where it's become so normal that that's just how I show up, that it would take me being out of character, like just showing up in, like, work clothes or in a t-shirt, for them to be like, "Dad," like, they would notice the change that way then, right? Because this is just the way that I am. This is just what I do, and they've gotten accustomed to that. So you start with, like, small things that you can change fairly easily, and just let it become your life. Let it become that version of you. You can do those things, like, it's pretty simple stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna go get my kids. Have a great day.